Hi guys, it's Deb from Twisted History here. I'm just testing out a new platform which we'll be using when we do the World's Largest Ghost Hunt from Surfeston Railway Station in the last weekend in September. So I just want to get on really quick and just sort of see how it works and see whether it works the way that we should. So I'm just sitting in our shop at the moment at the Geelong Jail. I'm just waiting for Alan Tiller to turn up, so from Haunting Australia. So Alan's doing an investigation here tonight and again tomorrow night. And yeah, so that's really cool. So I'm not sure how many people we're expecting tonight, but it's awfully cold. But I just thought I'd get on really quickly and just sort of say hi and test out this new platform. We've got a few really cool things coming up in the next couple of months. So we have, if you haven't already had a look, go and have a look at our new tours. So you already know about one, you know about our Stiglitz tours, which will be starting in September, which hopefully will be a little bit warmer. But that's a really cool one because a lot of it's is outside. So it's not about being in buildings and all that. So it's about what energy is actually left in the ground. It's really cool because there's actually no electricity in town. So it means that we're not getting any of those false positives from readings on the equipment. There's nothing to trigger them off. So it'll be really interesting to see how that goes. Our next new location, which will also be starting in October now. October, because we've still got a little bit to get set up for it. But I'll be putting the tickets up in the next week. But we are going to Werribee Park. So we're going out, not the mansion, but we're actually going to the farm buildings and the original homestead and all those buildings that are out the back of Werribee Mansion, which is really cool. So I'm really excited to go there. I've always loved it, Werribee Mansion. I used to live just over the bridge from it. So it's really exciting. So we'll be going there. As I sort of alluded to a little bit earlier too, we're also going to railway station. So up on the South Australian Victorian border, just kind of just outside of Coniva, is a railway station. So it's one of the railway stations actually built on the border. It was built on what was thought to be the border of South Australia and Victoria at the time. Now, this is going back to a period in the 1800s where the different states had different gauges on their trains. So if you were crossing the border, you'd actually have to get off one train, you'd have to go through customs, and then you'd get onto the train on the other side. Now, because of this reason, there's a ballroom, there's a refreshments room, so they're able to have refreshments while they were there. There is cells, there is a morgue, and it's just a really, really cool place. This will be the third time that we've come there. We've got some really interesting stuff there in the past. We've had a really cool flashing orb 2 or 3 times in the ballroom. We had a chair move in one of the other rooms. So there's lots of accommodations as well for the people that were getting off the trains, or for the workers that were getting off the trains. So we had a chair move in there, and there's some other cool stuff. But the really cool thing about the World's Largest Ghost Hunt is that it is a worldwide event. So it means that we will be investigating at exactly the same time, or within a 12-hour window this year, with teams all around the globe. So there's about 150 teams usually. I think we only have about 5 or 6 here in Australia. So it's actually really cool. Now, the other really cool thing about it, we don't make any money from these tours as much as we do on our other tours. That's what we do. But this one is all about raising money to donate back to the historical places that we utilise on our tours, and gives us a chance to actually show our appreciation in a financial sense. So all the money, now we're running 2 sessions at Surfeston this year. So we'll be running one on the Saturday night at 8 p.m. and then we'll be running one on Sunday afternoon at 12 p.m. Now it's the Sunday afternoon one that's in conjunction with the rest of the world. Now, the reason that we do a global one is to try and raise the vibration. The mediums do a lot of work in the weeks leading up to the World's Largest Ghost Hunt to try and raise the vibration to see if we get more of a response. In previous years, it's been really, really interesting. Last year, I think we got told to basically, I think it was like get off our asses or something. So that we got told in Australia and to stop blaming them for everything, basically. So it will be really interesting this year to see what we pick up at Surfeston. And then the other thing coming up for us is the Halloween. So the end of October, we will be having our Haunted Halloween Zombie Run. again. So we'll be having 2 time slots this year. I think it's 8:30 and 10, I think I've put in. So get on those tickets. We are in planning stages at the moment of what we're going to do to torment you this year. We didn't do it last year, but we've done it 2 years previous to that, and it's always been a lot of fun. So we will be doing that. And then the other thing, of course, is come visit us during the day. So we've been lucky enough to be given permission from the new owners of the Geelong Jail to be able to open up during the day, basically as a museum. So we're doing lots of work bringing new stuff in. We're actually got a brand new exhibition that will be opening up in the September school holidays, focusing on 5 of the prisoners who have been incarcerated here in the past. But I think that's enough for me now. I'm going to jump off before everyone starts to arrive ready to set up for tonight's investigation. But yeah, hopefully this works, hopefully as well. You can actually jump on and join us as friends. This will be what we will be using at the World's Largest Ghost Hunt. And the beauty of this is once we get a few people that are following our channel, is that one, it automatically shares back to Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and I think Periscope. But I can actually also bring people up. If you want to ask me questions live, we'll do a couple once we get past the World's Largest Ghost Hunt. I'm hoping to be able to continue to use this channel. So I'll actually be able to bring people up live, or I think I can even invite special guests, so we can actually have 2 or 3 people on the screen that you'll be able to see. The other beauty is if you do miss it live, is that you can jump on this channel and you'll be able to see our previous broadcasts. So you'll be able to jump on and see what we're doing. But that's it for me now. Just a really quick one tonight, just more of a test version for this, but it works. And yeah, we'll chat to you all soon. Bye.